It's you and me, no place I'd rather be. Ding dong, hello, let's make this house a home. Welcome to Spencer and Sarah's house.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
How's it going?
How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, you alright? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay.
You go first.
I'm good. I've been trying out this new pole class. I found a pole studio nearby me, which has been nice. And I've been taking beginner classes. But there's been a few beginner classes I haven't been able to take. So I've been trying a different class that is more of a choreographed dance to a song that they work on over maybe a month, 6 weeks, maybe 2 months. I'm not entirely sure. I joined the last 2 sessions. So I was thrown into the middle of a song and I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going to figure it out. And that was fun. And then I went again today to be like, we're finishing the song today, so at least I'll learn the last half, which was fun. I think it just, it was nice to because I think in my pole classes I've been learning poses and tricks and how to do a certain move, whereas this was actually dancing and flowing in my body in a way where I was like, I like this a lot. I think dance is something I want to start incorporating more into my life because it feels like a nice way to connect my emotions to physical expression, which is fun. So that's been good. Yeah.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah, and I think my Stray Kids hyperfixation is slowly dwindling down finally. I'm able to focus on other things. I still love them. I love them so much, but I'm not trying to escape reality with them, which is good. So,
Okay.
yeah,
We're
getting there.
It's ebbing.
It's ebbing. I think part of it is because BTS released their new album, and I've never listened to BTS before, but their new album is so good. So I've been listening to that a lot.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get back into K-pop, but oh man, no one will ever beat 21 for me. That was just I was obsessed with them.
Yeah.
I want them to make more music. I beg. Please, universe.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Very good.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm really tired. I'm stressed because tax season is upon us.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a really weird week for me. Emotionally and physically, both. So I don't know. I'm just kind of in this weird middle ground because I'm also looking forward to our trip, but I'm also scared about the flights. And so it's just I feel like I'm in constant can I relax now? I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably, even for a minute.
Yeah.
I will say I was really proud of myself though. So I had to travel back to Illinois recently. It was last minute. I'm about to go a little on a rant here where I was going back for a personal matter, and I had reached out to this airline to be like, do you have these specific special case fees? Oh, sorry, I just got distracted because the cats are both, I was like, are they gonna fight? But they've actually been really, really nice to each other lately.
Nice.
Nope, she just whacked him. Ren, that's so mean. He's in the window. You guys are not proving my point from last episode. Anyway, and the airline was like, oh yeah, we can accommodate. It's gonna be $800, which was double what it would have been if I just booked it myself. So I was like, that's predatory. I'm just gonna do it on my own. It was so frustrating to me, and I was like, whatever. It's that's a side tangent. I don't want to get into it yet, but I just wanted to point that out that I hate things like that. Anyway, so I had to book 3 flights in one day, and I'm a huge nervous flyer, but I actually loved it because my longest flight was 2.5 hours. So it was by the time I settled in, they would be like, okay, we're gonna get ready to land now. And it was actually I was pretty proud of myself. I did like a good 6 hours of flights in one day. And I was like, dang,
Nice.
I feel like this is growth. This is growth.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yay, that's
I've,
good.
I've been, yeah, for me, it's like the turbulence activates the stress for me. But I read this thing recently that was like, when it's happening, you should like, because I normally like grip something for stability, right? But I read you shouldn't do that. You should like just like keep your hands to yourself and you should pull your feet off the ground, like let them float and just kind of let your body move with it, because it like tricks, because there's something about this, god, I wish I could remember the science of this, I'm sorry everyone, there's something about like having that stability that like activates like the fear response, like, oh, like I'm not like, even though I have this hand here, I'm not stable, I'm not safe. And it's like you can feel the movement more in a way, whereas like if you kind of like do one of these and just kind of let yourself go with it, it kind of like helps it. And I feel like it totally worked for me. So I was like, all right, sick. Maybe this is growth. So just wanted to share that little thing.
Hell yeah. This is a ramble-sode, so we're just gonna be yapping
away. On one of my said flights, I do you remember, I think it was, when was that, last year? Jonathan Groff and Daniel Radcliffe were in a musical together, Merrily We Roll Along.
Yeah.
Cool. They filmed it and put it on HBO. I don't know. It was on the plane, so I watched it.
Yeah.
On the plane.
Cool. How was that?
I don't know. I didn't know anything about it.
I don't know anything
I
about
thought it's just about these three friends. I think it starts. It's like weird because it starts in present day and then not present day as in like our present day. It's like it starts in their present day, which is like 1980 maybe, and then it goes backwards through time. And it's all about their friendship, and they're like, and so it was like it starts off like so depressing, and then it gets better as it goes, because like the bad things you're like watching them happen in reverse.
Yeah.
So it was kind of interesting because I thought we were gonna then go back to present day at the end and like have some type of resolution, but that didn't happen. So I'm like, maybe that's not really what the point was. Like it was more about like your choices affect, like, oh, well, what if you had made a different choice here in this moment? Like it was specific moments where like those were the catalysts for whatever bad thing happened next, sort of deal. And it's also, I think, Steven Sondheim. I think
so.
I believe. And I don't know. I just like the way the songs were written. I guess I'm just so familiar with the musical theater where it's kind of like very structured, each song, right? It's easy to sing back and repeat and blah, blah, where these songs are like so meandery and storytelling. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But otherwise, it was pretty good. Like, the acting was really good. Yeah, it was just like really intense. It was long. It was almost 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Took a majority of my plane. my flight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but it was interesting.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I did, this past week, I went to this, it was like a poetry improv jazz night, which was really cool at this theater. It was like a friend that I made where I last lived, was coming down to London to see her friend who got the tickets, and then they had 2 spare tickets, so so I was invited along, which was nice. And then they had one more spare ticket, and there was a woman at the box office that was looking for a spare ticket, so then she joined us as well, and it was like this cute, wholesome evening of like the 4 of us getting to know each other. And then the poetry itself was really, I've never done anything like poetry wise. I've never seen it before live, and it was like they selected these like jazz players that like may or may not know each other, and they just like improvise music, and then poets will come up and then they improvise music around the vibe of the poem as well, which like really elevated it. It was really, really cool. It was a really nice experience.
Ooh,
Yeah, it
that
was very
sounds really
fun.
cool.
Yeah, it was a really good vibe.
Yeah, I've never done like a poetry thing either. I've seen like really popular or like online, like something will go viral of like a
Yeah.
poetry performance, but I've never actually like been to like a performance, poetry slam, poetry exhibition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It was like fully sold out, and it was cool to like everyone was like really chill and like cool. It was cool to see like everyone was here for the same reason, to just like listen and enjoy. It was like a really really cool vibe. It was fun.
That's so cool.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Have you watched any of The Pit?
No, I hear about it, but I haven't seen it.
I am in season 2 right now. It's cool. It's the whole season is only how do I explain this? Like it's over one day. Like each
Whoa.
episode is 1 hour of a shift.
Oh
Does
wow,
that make sense?
that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be like 7 to 8 a.m. and then the episode's like an hour. And like
Oh,
everything that
wow.
happens within the hour. Yeah.
I like that a lot. Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. The first season's really good. The second season is doing okay so far. Yeah, and my boy Noah, because I love ER. Did you ever watch ER?
No.
Oh, so incredible. That was he played a doctor in that too
Hell yeah.
for years, and he was so good in it. So it's like it's funny to watch this now. I feel like I'm almost being like, oh, this is just him as an older doctor. It's not an entirely new show.
Yeah, a little spin off.
Yeah, a little spin-off. Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm liking it so far.
Hell yeah. I've been I haven't been watching too much TV, but I've on Second Try with the Try Guys, they just released this new series, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a traders themed murder mystery where it's like themed around like a six course meal that people are invited to, and they have to figure out who the killer is. And it's
Okay.
so well done. They've released the first 2 episodes. It's so well done. It's like just really exciting. And I was watching that yesterday, and I was like so impressed. I was like, they like designed the game so it takes elements from like the traders. There's a bit of like a Survivor in there, and like and werewolf, the werewolf board game, and like they just take all these elements and made their own thing, and it's so cool. And then they have like a little spin-off episode, or like spin-off episode where like the people that get murdered or kicked off go into a van and do like a podcast basically to talk about their experience. So like you have one guy just like monologuing for 10 and 20 minutes, and then the next guy comes in and he has to catch him up on what's going on after. It's so fun. It was a good vibe.
Oh my god. Oh my god,
Yeah.
okay.
It's fun.
Hell yeah. Speaking of Survivor, okay,
Yeah.
there's this contestant on this year. Okay, this is a formal public apology to Angelina. Her original season of David versus Goliath, I could not stand her. She annoyed the hell out of me. And there's so many memes of her from that season because she was just like, I don't know, like how to, like you would have to watch it. Like she's most known for like, they voted this woman out and it was really cold. And so as the woman's literally, her name's Natalie, she's literally going to like get her torch snuffed, and Angelina's like, Natalie, can I have your jacket? Can I have your jacket, Natalie? I'm like, you just voted her out. Like, what's going on? Like, it was like that kind of energy. And she's back in this season. I was like, oh, I fucking hate Angelina. Like, I don't want to see her on TV. Blah, blah, blah. Like, right. And then they barely showed her. And I was like, okay. And then she did this amazing interview recently where she was like, I am so disappointed in how Survivor is portraying women this season. Like, you barely see any of the women unless, like, there's 2 of them who are in, like, this feud that doesn't make any sense. So we've seen them because they're at odds. We've seen one other woman, only because, like, she was crying. And the only other, like, significant screen time a woman has got is because she was messing up a man's game. And so her whole interview was, like, about how, like, women either aren't being shown enough on this season, or, like, it's stupid, like, what's being shown. Or, like, it's, like, not... Yeah, because there was this whole, like, plot that happened last episode, and she was like, this was Dee's idea, this woman named Dee, and, like, you didn't see her talk about it at all. You only saw the men in her alliance talk about it. And I was like, oh, this is really interesting. And, like, now I'm, like, going back through the episodes and being like, you know what, she's fucking right. Like, oh my god. I'm now an Angelina stan. I see your growth, girl.
Nice.
I'm sorry. But yeah, it is kind of disappointing, because I'm like...
Yeah.
What's happening? The only person they're, like, significantly showing, I feel like, is Suri. Because she's great. But, yeah, it's just, like, this season is so weird. There was, like, a good 30 minutes where it was, like, Zac Brown from Zac Brown Band was there. And I was like, why?
Oh.
I don't give a shit. Like, I don't care. This is so stupid. And, like, the idols are called the Billie Eilish Boomerang Idol. And they have to say the full thing every time. And it's just like...
God.
I'm like, because she name dropped Survivor once in a song, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like,
I hope she, like, makes an appearance at some point.
No, I don't want any celebrities. That's not to me, because they're bringing in Mr. Beast one episode. I'm like, to me, you bringing on celebrities is not like, oh, it's like a cool thing for Survivor 50. It's like, oh, we need the views. And it's like,
yeah.
I would have rather this 20 minutes go towards, like, someone's strategy that's being talked about. I don't care. They're on reward. Great. Good for them. Like, there's 2 tribes going to tribal. I want to see that happening. You know, like, it's just like, it is kind of like making me rethink a lot of this season, which is so unfortunate because there are men on this season, like, that I drew in our family draft, but, like, also, like, there are some amazing things happening on the season that I'm just like, I love this season because there's, like, gameplay going on. But it was making me stop and think, like, yeah, you know, I like, there's one girl, I think I've seen her do 1 confessional. And I'm like, wow. Why? Like, it's, like, weird. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's great because they brought such strong players on there. So, like, cool things are happening. But, like, with Second Eyes, I am kind of like, but also, like, is anything really happening? Like, that's of interest beyond that. Like, I don't know. Like, and I don't want to see Mr. Beast on here. I don't give a fuck about Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Zac Brown.
Yeah.
I don't care about this Billie Eilish Boomerang Idol. Like, it's just like...
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. That's making me think of, I have been watching, there's Married at First Sight Australia has a new season that's been coming out. And there was a, that's like the only reality TV I watch because I just like the drama and, like, analyzing how people communicate and stuff. But there was one moment where we were watching, like, a wedding happen between 2 people, and the groom forgot the rings at his place, so they had to turn the limo around, and the bride was in her limo on the way, and so she ended up getting to the venue first. And then, like, they make it so that, like, she walks down the aisle, he's not there yet because he's late. So then she's standing there for 10 minutes until he shows up. And then she's pissed off at him. Like, it's a horrible start because she's pissed off that he's late. And I was like, well, hang on. Like,
why didn't they
think
just
about
wait?
The production. Yeah, I was like, a producer, someone told her to walk down the aisle knowing that he wasn't there. So that isn't even hit. Like, obviously he forgot the rings. Sure. But you didn't, you would have waited. Like, in a normal wedding, if someone was late, you would have waited. And the fact that, like, the producers are fucking with the beginning of your relationship with a stranger. And I was like, that's crazy. But she was pissed off. She was not giving him a chance for the longest time just because of that. And I was like, oh, they really messed that up. And I was like, that's wild. And I was like, what are you doing, producers? Like, give them a fucking fighting chance.
Yeah, it's like, that's like the thing I struggle with reality TV, right? Because, like, I love the drama. Like, I like that about Traitors. I like that about Survivor, Big Brother, all that stuff. But it is like, these are real people going through these situations on camera already, which is hard and strange and weird. And then someone's sitting in an editing room being like, let me make this look even worse. Like,
yes,
we were thinking that because there's a episode of Survivor, like, this guy named Christian, he's like a genius. It's crazy. He's doing so good in this season. he's really smart. And they kept in this footage of him where, like, he, like, shit his pants in front of the camera. And, like, he was, like he's trying to go off camera and, like, change. And they're kind of following him. And he's like, you don't want to see this. And he's, like, joking about it. But I'm like, why did they leave this in? Like,
yeah.
This is crazy. Like, like, they're just trying to make him look bad or go for the laugh. Like, I don't know. It's, like, fucking weird. Like,
yeah.
I didn't need to see this. Like, it's silly. Like, yeah. Or, like, on Drag Race, and someone's like, I'm getting the villain edit. Now the times I'm like, yeah, I bet you are. I bet I bet there's a lot we're not fucking seeing, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, upsetting.
Yeah, on Married at First Sight, there was an episode that came out where someone left her husband. Like, she was like, I'm done, I'm leaving. And she was, like, kind of being a bully to, like, everyone. And like, it was a really weird thing because she started off so nice, and all of a sudden she, like, flipped and has been so mean. But she, like, left. She went, I'm out. And then they have this dinner. He's alone at dinner, but, like, it's like all the couples together having dinner together. And then she comes back, and she's like, I'm back, bitches. And then she starts bullying everyone at the table. And it's so obvious that she doesn't want to be here for the guy that she left. She's just here to, like, stir up drama. And, like, she said it on camera. She was like, in her interview, she's like, I'm just here to stir up drama and, like, bring up more stuff. I'm not even here for him. And I was like, why are we, like, people are getting, like, really upset. She's saying horrible things. And I was like, why are the producers allowing someone to come in who's not here for the right reasons, who said she's not here for this reason, and you're gonna let people be, like, verbally abused for entertainment? That's wild.
Yeah. It's weird to be like, I kind of want a reality show with integrity.
Yeah, just like a chill one.
Well, and it's even like, if people are gonna be messy, let them be messy. But then, like, don't try to
drive it.
Yeah, or like don't edit it to fit some type of narrative. Like, I want to see everything, and then I can actually judge whether you're upset for, like, a reason I understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's, like, weird. It's weird because I love the drama, but there is a part of me now when I watched reality TV where I'm just like, well, what are we not seeing? Like, what are we missing?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Definitely.
It's upsetting.
Yeah. Definitely. Spencer and Sarah's House can be listened to on all podcast streaming platforms as well as watched on YouTube. You can find Spencer and Sarah on Instagram and TikTok at @SASHousePod, SAS Housepod. For bonus content like our Book Corner episodes, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/SASHousepod. Thanks for listening and supporting us. Now back to the episode.
Oh, I wanted to bring this up. Is there, like, a book you read as a child that you want to reread as an adult? Because when I was back in Illinois, I was like, let me try to bring some of my, like, books from my shelf with me, because I have a whole bookshelf still in my parents' place that I have to empty and take with me to LA somehow. So I was like, I've got room in my suitcase, let me load up. And I found this book on my shelf that I loved in middle school, and I was like, oh my god, I'm bringing it back and reading it and taking it with me. It's called, hold on, it's something really weird. It's like In the Valley of the Shadow of the Wolves. I think it's called. Hold on. Let me go get it. Hold on. Okay, I was close. The Valley of the Wolves. This book.
Oh. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Okay. First of all, I want to say, I just realized, okay, I bought this off Amazon, but I don't know what's going on with Amazon lately, where, like, when I've been buying books, they're clearly being resold. Like, I must not be buying them from the actual publisher on Amazon. Like,
oh,
because this was clearly a library book at some point. Like, I think, or I don't know, it's crazy. But yeah, I grabbed this because I was like, oh my god, like, I loved this book in middle school, and I was like, okay, I'm reading it again. But yeah, I was just thinking about it recently, so I was wondering if you had anything like that you were gonna read or were reading or something like that.
I think there was a time where, I think it was in high school, I read, it was The Host by Stephanie Meyer, and I remember reading that, and I really enjoyed it, and then I think I reread it, I think after graduating college, and it was pretty good again. These are the good feeling of that book, because it was, like, just a cool exploration of, like, if another being is in your brain, who has the right to
Yeah.
use the body, I guess. And how do you do that?
Oh my god.
It was interesting. But the only other book that was coming to mind, which like I haven't reread, and I don't know if I ever would, but there was a book called, and it may have been a graphic novel called Witches.
Witches.
And like my, maybe it was just witch. I just remember having like the biggest crush on the cartoon of the girl on the front of the book, and I remember my dad not wanting me to read it because he was like, witches are cultish and it goes against our religion. And I was like, you're insane. He was like, it's about magic. And I was like, it's a fictional book about witches. You don't think I think witches are... I was like... I was like, I'm 9 years old. I understand witches are fake. Why can't I read this fake book, please?
Oh my god.
I'll see if I can find it at some point.
Yeah. You're making me that thing you just said about like the host is okay. So I got into this weird. I got into horror books, but not like crazy horror. I started with, What Moves the Dead, T. Kingfisher, which is a retelling of The Fall of the House of Usher.
Yeah.
And then that's like a series, and they're very soft horror. Like it's more like creepy.
Cool.
And the things that happen, you're like, what? But it's led me into this new weird niche genre I didn't know existed called botanical horror, which is just all about like, it's like horror but like with plants.
I love that.
Deal. And I'm listening to this audiobook right now called The Girl in the Creek, and it's so interesting because it's sort of about like a fungus. I don't know how to say it without spoiling it in case you get interested, but it's like a fungus that has very specific, unique properties because of outside interference. And it's like you as the person like can sense it and know that they call like the sentience of the fungus the strangeness. It's like you yourself like know the strangeness is like in you and you can hear it and it gives you strength. It can propel you to do things and stuff like that. But like you still retain a modicum of your own consciousness and past and memories, but you're part of the interconnected sentience of it too. And it's like, I don't know, it's just like really interesting how they're like talking about it in the book.
Yeah. Fascinating.
Yeah, it's good too. It's like creepy and like some yucky things have happened, but I'm feeling brave.
Nice.
And the story is interesting. And the audiobook narrator, they're so good. They have this really like, they talk really calm and down here like this, and this is how they do the whole book. And you're just like, I'm hanging on your every word.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good. I highly recommend.
Nice. I've only been reading Ouran High School manga, and I'm still on my reread of the ones I've already read, so I'm on the third book.
Oh,
that's good.
So good.
I
wish they'd made another season of it.
Yeah. Am I wild, or did I think they're making a live action of that? I could be...
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
I think I'm lying, but let me see.
A live action of Ouran? I can't even imagine it, really.
There is one that does exist that was made in 2012.
A live action of Ouran?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
No, I don't think that's happening.
How is your JJK watch going?
I'm only like 5 episodes in. I really, all I've been watching is the Stray Kids YouTube video, and I'm still trying to catch up on all of their YouTube videos. It's going to take me a few months, I think.
That's fair. Yeah.
But it's good.
This season's just been really intense. And I just heard they're doing it in 2 parts, because I was like, dang, like, I can't believe we're almost at the end of this season. But we were talking about how they're doing it in 2 parts. I was like, okay, thank God. Like, oh my God, there's so much going on.
Yeah, I've been watching it through Netflix, but I don't think all of the seasons are on there. I think it's only the first season is on Netflix. So I'm gonna have to.
Oh, wow. I'll have
I have.
I Yeah. I have some information I could send your way.
Great. Perfect.
Allegedly.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Alleged information.
Hypothetically.
Perfect. Oh, also, I got a new. I did another one of the mystery boxes, and I got a new Haikyuu character. I got Nishinoya.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's like God. When they first introduced him, I had no idea that was a position in volleyball. What the hell is it called?
The libero.
The libero. I was like, this is so cool. I love Nishinoya. And his English dub actor is Kaoru, I think, from Oran. I think it's the guy who plays Kaoru.
You found an English dub of it?
Haikyuu?
Yeah, I thought that was when you struggled to find a dub of.
Allegedly. Hypothetically.
Yeah. Gotcha. That's cool.
Hypothetically could send resources your way.
Perfect. I would love to hear their voices again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can never remember who's who. I think it's Kaoru's voice actor, though.
Hell yeah.
He's in everything. He's got such a cool voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does.
The dub is really funny. It's so funny.
Oh,
yeah, awesome. Yeah.
I still have to watch like the final film that Haikyuu has, but I think they're coming out with another film soon too, so I gotta catch up.
Yeah, the manga's done, I think, isn't it? It's been done for a while or something like that.
Okay.
I thought it was. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Maybe a lie. Maybe a lie.
Yeah.
Did you watch the new Bridgerton season? Have we talked about this? We have. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we have.
I'm really into the orchestral versions of the songs now. I just listen to them in my kitchen. I'm like, could I learn this dance?
That's so nice. I went to a
okay. Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I went to a Bridgerton immersive experience where you learned dances, and you would dance to like an orchestra playing the songs, which was fun.
I love that. It was cute. Yeah, we went to hold on, I'm lifting up the cord so Toshi doesn't jump over it. We went to like a string quartet.
Oh yeah.
Thing. Brewed and I did it very early on in our relationship. It was like a Studio Ghibli one.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, and then we just went to the Bridgerton one. They only did seasons like 1 through 3 and some from Queen Charlotte, because I don't think, maybe they don't have the rights to the fourth. It's so cool. But I was going to say, don't you think for Hyacinth's season, it'd be so good if they did an orchestral version of Where's My Husband?
Yes. Oh, that'd be so good.
It fits so well for her, I think.
Yes.
I just loaned someone the first book. So I was like,
nice.
I think you'll like this.
Hell yeah.
I got Toshi.
I saw there was, so have you seen that the next season's gonna be Francesca and Michaela?
Yeah.
I saw someone say they should do an orchestral version of all the things she said and reenact the heated rivalry thing at like a ball, and they're like across the room each other. I think they should do that.
I don't know the heated rivalry thing because I haven't watched past the first episode.
Not sure
what you're referencing.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That's such a good idea. Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Me too. I was really enjoying what was happening between them in the last season, and I was hoping that there'd be more, so I'm excited they're committing to that for the next season.
Yes. Yeah, I just watched an interesting interview with Julia Quinn where she said she gave up full creative freedom, like, immediately. And I was like, that's interesting. I wonder, like, why she did that.
Yeah.
But it was, like, a really cool interview. It was a cool interview, and she kind of explained, like, her reasonings why.
Okay.
But I do know she's, like, still, because I know a lot of people were kind of like, what's going on here when they announced the Michaela Michael switch.
Mm-hmm.
She still, like, I think must be involved somehow. She was like, I fully support this, like, I trust the team, blah blah blah, sort of deal. But yeah, it was like an interesting interview how she was like, well, you know, like, I didn't want to mess up the deal, and like, this is like God, now I can't remember it. I watched it so long ago, but it was a really interesting interview about, like, because I feel like so often, okay, there's like pros and cons to, like, keeping your creative control versus not. So it was like interesting to hear that side of it, because so often I hear people being like, I really wanted to maintain my creative control.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I almost feel like it's like been the best decision, because the books are such a different tone, and I feel like if they had tried to do like a direct adaptation, I don't think it would have, like, I would have liked it as well.
Yeah.
I like the sort of soap opera-y, fantastical version of what it's become. Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah.
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 Yeah. Right, Toshi? Yes. Yeah, I just first started rewatching the second season, because I was just like, it's so good.
Yeah.
And it is not far enough.
It's not far enough. My friend and I have started watching Sex and the City.
Oh my god.
But I think we're only like 4 episodes into that.
I can't wait to hear your opinions, because I really thought it was one thing, and then by the end I was like, man, there are certain people I hate in the show and certain people that I love.
Yeah. That's how even like the first episode, I was like, I have no context for Sex and the City at all. The only thing I know is, like, I've watched the Carrie Diaries on the CW, which was like a prequel to Sex and the City.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
It was fun. It's a fun teen show, which is cool to watch. That's the only context I have, which was she lives in New York and wants to be a journalist or something, write for a magazine or something. I don't even know. And so watching, like, like how it starts off, I was like, this is wild. This is not what I expected at all.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched the whole series, and I thought, like, the last season I feel like was kind of like, what? But it wasn't bad. I feel like it ended in a good way. And then I knew there were movies, and I'll be straight up with you. I started the first movie. I was like, Brew, do you want to watch this with me? We didn't even get into an hour of it before I was like, shut it off. It's garbage. It's trash. I'm done. And I did not finish it.
Wow.
DNF.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's big for you.
So just... I know! Yeah. I think ever since I walked out of Marty Supreme, I've really become, like, braver. Telling myself, it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. I can always try again, or never watch it again if I don't want to.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, but no. Just watch the series and nothing else.
Okay.
Don't do the movies.
That's fair. I think my friend said that she's seen the movies, but she hasn't seen the show. So she's like,
what?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense. Wow, she'd love the show, because the first movie was shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the show. I feel like it does a good job of sort of encompassing all these different ways of being a friend and, like, womanhood and whatnot. The good and the bad, which I like.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just some things in that show happen. I'm just like, I can't wait for Kim Cattrall to fucking dog on these girls and just be like, get it together. She was my favorite, Samantha. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god. Oh, I think I'm about to have both cats up here. You want to come up here? I don't know if you can see Toshi, but Ren's down here.
Oh, cute.
Leash? Burr shaved him because it's hot here. And he looks like a mowed lawn.
That's funny. It's still very cold over here.
It's supposed to be like the high 80s or 90s this week, and then it's supposed to drop down to like 60 or something really suddenly.
Yikes.
Oh my god. I was laughing because when I went back to Illinois, it was like 75 on a Saturday And then, like, the following day, it was, like, cold and windy in the 40s. It's so rough. I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah. Yay.
I miss you, Midwest. I miss you, the Midwest.
Amazing. I think that's all I've got.
I think that's all I've got, too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, I did want to say, I did finish Her Majesty's Royal Coven, the first book.
Oh, what'd you think? How was it?
I liked it a lot. I think it got really, like, serious and rooted in reality around certain issues in a way where I was like, oh, like, I understand this and this is integral to the story, but I'm sad. Like, it was, like, kind of, like, serious and intense.
Okay.
But otherwise, like, I really liked it. The magic is so cool. The way the world is set up is cool. And, like, the way this... I did the audiobook, which I really liked. But, like, the way it's written and the pacing is so good. And it ended in, like, the most insane way in the world. Like, there was not a singular piece of me that thought that was how it was going to end. And I was like, oh my god. It ended in a way where I was like, I don't know if I want to read the second book. Like, I almost wish I could just, like, pretend I didn't listen to these last 10 minutes and just, like, that's where it ended. It's fine. But it's, like, a 3-book series, so I'm like...
Oh, okay.
I did put the second book on hold through Libby. And I found out Nicola Coughlan is the narrator for the second book. So I was like, okay, maybe this will be good. Because the second... It's interesting. So the first book, there's, like, 4 friends, and it jumps from each person's perspective throughout the book. And the second book, I'm like, I hope they carry that through, because there's a character that's going to be in the second book that I don't know if I could stand it. But if Nicola's the narrator, then great. But it's good. I think you'd like it a lot.
Cool. Yeah, I think I saw it when I was picking up my library card. I think I saw it on the shelf, so I might just get it and start reading it.
I would. It was really good. I liked it a lot.
Hell yeah.
Like, I want it as a show or a movie or something. Like, I want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I love reading.
Me too. I'm really happy with, like, how I've gotten back into it, and I'm loving Pagebound so much.
Yay.
It's, like, so cute and, like, keeping me honest with my tracking.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Alright, where do you think we were?
I felt like we were just, like, in the living room. On a couch.
Yeah. I feel that. Or, like, on Adirondack chairs on the porch.
Yeah. Yeah, this felt more chair conversation.
Yeah. Totally. Alright, I'm gonna take a nap and have some tea for this throat of mine.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
sick.
Nice. I'm gonna make some spicy chicken tenders.
Hell yeah. Yeah, maybe I should have, like, something spicy to clear my sinuses.
Yeah.
I need, like, a shot of Fireball.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Super quick side note. Did you see they're selling Malort coffee in Chicago? I've never seen that before in my life. But somebody posted about it. It was, like, canned coffee with Malort in it. And I was like, I kind of want to try it, though.
Yeah. You'd have to. Yeah.
Yeah. Just for science.
Yeah. Gotta give it a shot.
Yes.
Amazing. Well, thank you for listening, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Goodbye.